What's Cooking Show, nationwide, coast to coast, from CRN Digital Talk Radio. Michael Horn and Paul Stern. Larry Lipson had a lot of good wines for us there, Paul Stern, today. Quite an interesting report.
Indeed, that he did. Some wines that you might have heard of, and other ones that probably that won't be the case.
And you'll look for them and see what's going on. That'll be great. Now, there's some news today for you. You go to concerts at all?
I do go to concerts from time to time, sure.
Apparently, Live Nation, they're on the stock market, and their shares have been plunging, and this is facing a lot of the ticket sales are going out there. They're saying the top 100 tours could fall even more across the country. So Live Nation Entertainment, they produce some of the rock concerts, country concerts, things you go today. They're saying that the ticket sales for the top 100 bands are down 12% in the first half of this year, and they're going to say the sales are going to likely fall farther in the second half.
Well, that isn't good. Our executive producer, Jack Roberts, has I guess as they say in the industry, with one of the ticket or concert promotion groups, and I think it might have been Live Nation, so I hope it isn't anything that we've contributed to.
Well, they're also saying there were a rash of cancellations from bands, and that's also been hurting the sales too. U2 postponed their tour until next year. That cost the Live Nation about $6 million. So this is a tough thing. If you plan on going to a concert this summer, you would think that the downturn in the market would give you better deals, but it may just face cancellation, and that's it.
Back in the day, they used to have this concert promoter called Wolf and Rissmuller.
Yes, yeah, Wolf and Rissmuller concerts.
I don't know, but did they get into some kind of trouble?
I think maybe something. I'm sure they went bankrupt or something.
It's a hard industry.
Concert promotion is tough because you got to pay the bands. And if you don't get paid yourself, it's a different...
You got to pay the bands, of course.
Well, but I'm telling you, sometimes you don't get the money from the venue.
Oh, I've always heard of these instances. I think it happened... You might have even been aware of this. Remember, like the days of when like Sly and the Family Stone were like real big.
Yes.
And I heard like didn't like I don't know the government might have been owed money or something like that. They would sometimes literally confiscate the revenues, the box office. They'd like send like government troops and they just confiscate all the receipts.
Yeah, the IRS come in and put a lockdown on. But when you're in the concert promotion business, and I did this on a small scale with some country bands, you would go to like a club and they would pay you for bringing the band in, and you must get your money up front and make sure that it is cash and guaranteed payment, because your band performs and they want to get paid, and if you don't get the money or your check bounces from the club, you just paid the band to perform and you've given everybody a free concert and you have nothing.
That's terrible.
Thus the demise of Bighorn Productions.
Let's hope
with
that's
the Dave Sage Band.
Yeah, let's not hope Golden Voice is in such a sim.
Oh, the bands get ticked at you too. So you got to pay the band. If you don't pay the band, all of a sudden you can't book them anymore. They say you guys didn't pay us last time. They're mad at you. They don't care about the venue.
Who did
you got to be a good business person.
Could you imagine if U2 did a concert for you and you couldn't pay them?
Exactly. Imagine the reputation Live Nation would have. This is a serious thing.
Not that was the problem, was it?
No, that's not the problem. U2 canceled a lot of their concerts. Maybe it was. Maybe they went to Annabelle's. There was Annabelle's, I believe, in Redondo Beach that screwed over Bighorn Productions. That guy's still around somewhere. He's probably rolling in pain over there, forgiving himself for sins that he could performed by hiring some of the great bands through Bighorn Productions and not paying for them.
Boy, maybe the people at Live Nation called up President Obama, get some kind of stimulus money or something.
Is that Annabelle still in business? It's been like 18 different names. I think it's Raoul's for Style right now if you go down there. It's next to some, if you come to Redondo Beach, California, drive by the famed Landmark. Charge you $20 for parking. By the way, Robert Conrad went out to a place last night. He couldn't remember the name of it. Said it was a great restaurant on Sunset Boulevard. It was wonderful. 3 letters, great food, everything. He said he paid $20 just to park. And I said, were the 3 letters JIP? He didn't get that joke. He didn't like it. I liked it. That's our show. If you miss it, everybody.
Maybe you thought you said something else.
Go to the website, crntalk.com. We're on iTunes, Facebook. We tweet. For Paul Stern, for Eric Hines, for Jack Roberts, I'm Michael Horn. Eat well, everybody.